Hi, welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at some of the best drones under $150 with a camera currently available. We'll be breaking down each model, taking a look at the good, the bad and the ugly. Wait a minute, if you are new to my channel please don't forget to subscribe, like and share my channel. So let's start the show. Number 1 is Ryze DJI Tello. The Tello drone is manufactured by a company called Ryze Robotics, who worked alongside world-renowned drone manufacturer DJI to release their Tello drone. You could say in a sense that the drone has the best of both worlds, a fresh and innovative design by Ryze, and the feature-rich DJI technology inside the drone itself. Great specs with even greater features. In terms of specifications, you'll struggle to find a better drone at this price point, less than $100. The Tello sports a 720p camera, boasts an incredibly respectable flight time of around 13 minutes, although I get slightly less than that on mine. Due to the fact that the Tello connects to your smart device via a Wi-Fi signal, the maximum range of the drone is capped at around 100 meters. To be honest, the drone is so small that you'd struggle to see it beyond that point anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. I've had the Tello drone for a fair amount of time now, and till this day I can't believe how much fun this thing is to fly. In my opinion, this is by far one of the funnest beginner-friendly drones you can get. One of the main reasons for this is the drone's massive amount of flight modes, with the Tello offering 8 different takeoff and piloting modes for you to try. These consist of throw and go. Throw the aircraft into the air, and it will take off and hover. 8D flips. You slide on the screen to flip in 8 different directions. Up and out. This is essentially a droney, where the drone flies itself upwards and backwards at the same time, whilst recording a video. 360. Records of video whilst spinning around. Circle. Records of video whilst flying in a circle. Bounce mode. The drone automatically flies up and down within 0.5 and 1.2 meters of a surface below the aircraft, can even be your hand. Incredibly easy to fly. The final thing I want to discuss is how easy the Tello drone is to fly. You've got a number of piloting options. The first one is using a smart device such as a phone or tablet. You fly the drone using the Tello app, which is extremely easy to use. I found the drone to be incredibly responsive without much delay between an input of a control and the drone responding accordingly. While you also have the option of flying the drone using some form of gamepad device. Although this will cost you slightly extra, it does provide the experience of flying a drone via an actual transmitter, and it'll make flying the drone a fair bit easier as well. The drone has a feature that is known as a visual positioning system, or VPS for short. There are 2 sensors located underneath the drone that are able to detect the floor. With this, the Tello is able to hover more accurately in position without swaying from side to side. All in all, this is a fantastic camera drone, well under the $150 price mark. Number 2, Parrot AR Drone 2.0. Over the years, Parrot has been behind some of the most impressive drones on the market, ranging from budget-friendly beginner drones to high-quality camera drones designed for professionals. Their Arkansas Drone 2.0 has been around for some time now. It is often referred to as one of the best drones for beginners, thanks to its cheap price tag and ease of use. Specs and features. Whenever I'm looking to get a new drone, there are a few key factors that I normally consider, depending on the type of drone I'm looking for. One such aspect is the drone's flight time, which is around 12 minutes for the Parrot Arkansas 2.0. While 12 minutes may not sound that impressive, it's one of the longer flight times at the price bracket. In terms of camera, the Parrot Arkansas 2.0 shoots with a 720p onboard camera. Drones often use some form of gimbal stabilizer to keep the camera steady during flight. Unfortunately, at this price point, drones don't tend to feature a gimbal. Instead, Parrot has opted for digital stabilization. It does work relatively well, however, don't expect world-class footage from this drone or any other on the list. I'll discuss what to expect from these drones once we've made it through the list. The footage is stored directly onto the device that you're using to pilot the drone, which means you don't have to worry about buying an South Dakota card, which will save you a few extra bucks. Similarly to the Tello drone we just discussed, the Parrot also has some tricks up its sleeve. The drone is able to perform acrobatic flips in 4 different directions. To do this, all you have to do is push a button in a direction, and the drone will perform a flip, with it then being able to return to the original height. This looks awesome and is a surefire way to impress your friends. Also, if you're wondering what the Arkansas stands for, it's for augmented reality. The application uses the feed from the drone's camera and places different games on top of this footage, which you can then use to play by piloting your drone. Number 3 is Eachine E58. Dubbed the Mini Mavic Pro, I'm glad to tell you this isn't some cheap knockoff DJI drone. I should correct myself, it is cheap, but it's definitely not a knockoff. To be honest, when I first saw the drone I didn't have high expectations, however, having owned and flown the Eachine a fair number of times, I can gladly say it's one of the best drones under $150 with a camera. Although featuring some similar, identical, design elements, the Eachine is a fantastic camera drone in its own right, especially when you take into consideration the price. Specs. Due to the compact design of the E58 drone, the battery itself is fairly small, meaning it can only provide around 7 to 9 minutes of flight time. As Ollie always do, I found that it lasted slightly less than that, probably around 6 minutes. The Eachine E58 uses a Wi-Fi signal to connect the drone to the transmitter and smart device, meaning that Eye's maximum range stops at around 100 meters. To be honest, I've never flown the drone out of range whenever I've used it, however I doubt I've ever taken it that far due to the fact it's so small. If you do fly out of range, the drone should return to its takeoff position automatically. You've got two options when it comes to the drone's onboard camera, either 0.3 megapixels or 2 megapixels. I went for the 2 megapixel option, but it's really down to you. The 2 megapixel camera is able to shoot wide-angle 720p footage and can be tilted downward by 90 degrees manually. The footage can be stored either directly to the smart device used to control the drone or onto a micro South Dakota card inserted directly onto the drone. I would recommend using a South Dakota card, as this ensures the best possible quality. Let's be real, drones at this sort of price range are going to be toys, and well, toys are meant to be fun. And that's exactly what the Eachine E58 is, incredibly fun. First of all, the drone has 3 different speed settings ranging from 30% maximum speed to 100% maximum speed. If you're a first-time pilot, I would recommend starting on 30% and working your way up. For such a tiny drone, this thing really opens up and reaches some incredible top speeds. As well as this, the drone features an altitude hold mode, headless mode, and is able to perform acrobatic flips at the push of the button. Altitude hold mode is basically where the drone is able to continuously hover at the same height without you having to input any controls. So those are the best drones under $150. We have listed all by link in description. Keep watching and stay tuned. Bye.